Hey fam, how's it going? Speed Duel Bro here, and in today's video we have Ancient Fusion. Let's get right to it. For the skill card we have Ancient Fusion. For monster lineup we have 3 Ancient Gear Knights, 2 Ancient Gear Beasts, and 3 Ancient Gear Golems. For the spells we have 3 Future Fusions, 3 Ancient Gear Castles, and 3 Book of Moons. And then to round off the deck with traps, we have 3 Zomas. And then for the extra deck, 3 Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. How to win / strategies. Now before we go over the game plan, fam, let's review the skill card Ancient Fusion. It reads, once per duel, you can discard 1 card to fusion summon 1 Ancient Gear fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your field as fusion material. If one of those materials is an Ancient Gear Golem monster, you can also use monsters from your hand and or deck as the other material. Your opponent takes no damage for the rest of this turn. Any battle damage your opponent takes from that fusion monster is halved. Now fam, in my humble opinion, this skill is quite difficult to pull off. And the reason I say that is because if you read carefully, using monsters from your field as fusion material, if one of those materials is an Ancient Gear Golem monster, you can also use monsters from your hand and or deck as the other material. So if I'm interpreting this correctly, we have to have Ancient Gear Golem on the field in order to have that extra benefit of being able to use fusion material monsters from the hand or deck. So as you can see, if I'm interpreting this correctly, we've got our work cut out for us, fam, in terms of using this skill and achieving the win condition of this deck. So let's go over the strategy now. Now the main win condition of this deck is to summon Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, and that's why we play the 3 Future Fusion. But the reason why we want to do this, fam, is because we want to overwhelm the opponent with such high attack strength, and the fact that Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem has 4400 attack, does piercing damage, and as with all the Ancient Gear monsters, they don't allow the opponent to activate spells or traps during their attack. Just imagine being the opponent staring at this at the first couple turns. It's something very scary. But wait fam, here's my favorite thing about Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. It's at the bottom of the text here. If this card is destroyed, you can target 1 Ancient Gear Golem in your graveyard, special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. So even if the opponent were to get rid of our Future Fusion, because Future Fusion reads, when this card leaves the field, destroy that target. So again, should Future Fusion leave the field, we're gonna be just fine because Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem's gonna bring back the normal Ancient Gear Golem. But wait fam, let's make things harder for the opponent, okay? Let's make things even more difficult. And let's rewind back a few steps here. A couple steps, sorry. So let's say the opponent has Cosmic Cyclone or Breaker, or any form of back row removal, okay? They target Future Fusion. Why don't we activate Book of Moon to protect our Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem? And then I'm just gonna assume that the community or my fam knows the dynamics of Yu-Gi-Oh! So when a monster gets Book of Moon, they're not tied down by this or anything that's equipped to it anymore. So meaning the opponent just wasted their back row removal, and come our turn, they're still gonna be facing the Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. So with that fam, that is the purpose of Book of Moon. Yes, Book of Moon is a great stun card, defensive card using on the opponent's monster, but in this build, we're here to protect our Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. And should this scenario happen, fam, wherein you're able to protect Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem like that, I don't see the opponent winning. I really don't. 4400 attack, that does piercing damage. Good luck to the opponent. And even then, again, when Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem is destroyed, the normal Ancient Gear Golem comes out. And that still has formidable, more than formidable attack and defense. 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. Woo! I'd be sweating if I was the opponent looking at this kind of field. But wait, fam, it's not over yet for the opponent. Because now that we have Ancient Gear Golem on the field, it's time to activate our skill card, Ancient Fusion. And so we can fusion summon all over again to bring out another ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. You see, fam, we're gonna make this very difficult for the opponent. Extremely difficult, if you ask me. Okay, let's go over the purpose of Ancient Gear Castle. So the main purpose of Ancient Gear Castle is to help make the tribute monsters easier to summon, because Ancient Gear Beast needs 1 tribute and Ancient Gear Golem needs 2 tributes. And with the tribute aspect being established, fam, I want to say that that is the purpose of Zoma in this deck as well. Yes, we all know the greatness of Zoma. It attacks, it defends, but its main role in this deck is to be tribute fodder so that we can get the Ancient Gear Golem out onto the field and we can activate our skill card Ancient Fusion and we can bring out the ultimate boss monster. But again, fam, with Zoma being in our deck, there's gonna be situations wherein Ancient Gear Castle only has 1 counter on it, and we have nothing else currently that's summonable, or we can only normal summon once. So that's where Zoma comes in, fam. But again, it all correlates to Ancient Gear Golem and the skill card, because the sooner we get access to the ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, fam, victory is very much within our sight. And let's not forget, with Ancient Gear Castle, it gives the Ancient Gear monsters a 300 attack boost. So meaning Ancient Gear Knight is gonna become 2100, which is very respectable for a 4-star. But yeah, fam, this strategy of Ancient Gear Castle, Gear Knight, and Gear Beast, this strategy is just there so that we can hopefully buy enough time until we get to Future Fusion or to our Ancient Gear Golem. And thankfully, the Ancient Gear monsters, they all have very respectable attack for their levels and unique effects as well. But yeah, fam, that's the main strategy, is really to just overwhelm the opponent with high attack strength, and then when Future Fusion or Ancient Gear Golem hits the field, overwhelm them with even more high offensive attack strength. Card analysis. The skill card Ancient Fusion, in my humble opinion, a tad bit conditional, because we have to have Ancient Gear Golem on the field in order to gain the extra benefit of being able to send the other fusion materials from the deck to the graveyard or the hand. But I digress. I appreciate Konami's efforts to make old decks very playable again, so I'm happy with that. And in a way, Ancient Fusion is just like Fusion Party. So thankfully I don't have to run that 1 extra tech copy of Polymerization. Good job, Konami, on Ancient Fusion. Then we play 3 Ancient Gear Knights. This is just a good overall level 4 with 1800 attack, and with Ancient Gear Castle, it's going to become 2100. So we'll be able to run over everything and apply that offensive pressure right away on the opponent. And then we play the 2 Ancient Gear Beasts. Now, I felt like 2 Ancient Gear Beasts was the right ratio because we're already running 3 Ancient Gear Golem. I don't want to brick or have cloggy hands. And I like also that Ancient Gear Beast is a 1 tribute monster, and its effect of being able to negate opponent's monster's effects even if the effect activates in the graveyard. Now that's pretty cool if you ask me. And this is very easy to summon, fam. With 3 Ancient Gear Castle, 3 Zomas, that shouldn't be an issue summoning the Gear Beast. And then we play the 3 Ancient Gear Golem. Now, fam, this I've heavily debated whether I play 3 or 2. I think 3 is the right amount, because you just kind of have to play 3, especially in this build when we're trying to summon the ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. We've got 3 Future Fusions, so why not? And the fact that Ancient Gear Golem can bring back, the fact that ultimate Ancient Gear Golem can bring back this guy, I think it'd just be healthy to have 3 in the deck. And again, with Ancient Gear Castle and Zoma, hopefully this won't be an issue. Hopefully. It shouldn't be. And then we play the 3 Future Fusions, which is the key to the deck. the key to victory. You know, once you see this, and if it goes well, if it successfully goes off, victory is very much in our favor. And then I've already explained Ancient Gear Castle, good tribute fodder, and that mini attack boost helps a lot. And then the 3 Book of Moon, yes, it's a great defensive stun card on using on the opponent's monsters, but in this deck, we are protecting the Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem because when we usually bring out Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, it's going to be tied to Future Fusion. And as you saw earlier in the How to Win / Strategies part of the video, Book of Moon is going to release Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem from Future Fusion's connection. So, you know, should the opponent use any form of back row destruction. Okay, so that's what Book of Moon is for. You see, fam, we're always playing to win here. So meaning our win condition is the ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. So we're gonna do everything we can to win with it. That's what I mean by I always play to win. But anyways, and then the 3 Zoma, as explained earlier, it's mainly for to help bring out the Ancient Gear Golem or Gear Beast. But again, you all know what Zoma does. I don't need to go over it. It's one of the best cards in Speed Duel right now. So, but again, it's about bringing out Ancient Gear Golem so that we can activate the skill Ancient Fusion. All right, where does this deck rank on the power scale? In my humble opinion, this deck is casual. Now, the reason why I say it's casual, fam, is because it's gonna be a little challenging to summon the Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, even with Future Fusion, just because of all the back row removal right now in the game. And then also the skill card, you know, again, as mentioned earlier many times, in order for us to gain that extra benefit of being able to send the fusion materials from the hand or deck to the graveyard, we have to have Ancient Gear Golem on the field first. And all of you know that sometimes a 2 tribute monster is very difficult to bring out onto the field. Now, thankfully, we have Ancient Gear Castle and Zomas to kind of help neutralize that negative effect or that negative aspect. But again, it will be challenging. But here's the thing, fam. If we are able to bring out Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem out to the field, it is so rewarding. Because in my playtesting experience with this deck, when I brought out Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, oh, it felt so good to just trample all over the opponent. And then when they thought that things were looking good for them, that they destroyed Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, we bring out this guy here, the normal Ancient Gear Golem, and then we activate the skill card Ancient Fusion. Oh man, it's a nightmare all over again for the opponent. But yeah, fam, it's really all about Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. And that's the deck. With that being said, if you enjoyed, feel free to hit the like button, helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already subscribed to me, your Speed Duel bro, you're more than welcome to subscribe because 2 things. 1, I always play to win, and I'll teach you how to win. And 2, if you love Speed Duels, I'm sure you'll love me too, your Speed Duel bro. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.